So apparently I was on the right tracks with the safe. I just wanted to know where the hint was for the code. I didn't want it to give me the code, but it was exactly how I was doing it. Apparently that other note hinted at it, but I didn't see the hint. I can't tell which note is the note, it doesn't specify it. So instead of spending tons of time retracing my steps, might as well just move on. On rails. Oh, secret passageway. Well, this is just leading me back the way I came, isn't it? Oh, shit. Wait, did I get the Sokolov painting? It might be too late. I don't think I did.
her way into at the eye of this, crawling out of those.
Yesterday. The city's dead. Make it 3 more months.
Sir, have you seen my husband? His name's Jake. He had on a blue shirt.
Please, sir. Let me pass. All these rats crawling over.
Please help!
Maybe tomorrow it'll all be better. Maybe I can go back home tomorrow.
I missed the Sokolov painting apparently. It appears to have been right at the start.
Please, no! Oh, it's you, Corvo. Thank the stars. We all thought you'd been killed. Except for Samuel. He seemed sure you'd survived. I saw him on the river shortly before the killing began. He was smart enough not to come ashore. But I'll bet he's still out there. Looking for you, is my guess. At first, Pendleton said it was time for our bonus. Havelock stood behind them, and at the signal, he shot them each in the back of the head. Just like the target drills he used to. Lydia barely had time to scream. I would be dead too. Except Wallace told me I wouldn't be getting anything. Pendleton kept apologizing, saying that no one could ever know about the things they'd done. Martin was drinking and seemed sad. The Admiral was about to shoot Callista. Then he mumbled something about owing her uncle, Captain Kurnow, a debt. They said it was time for Sokolov, and went off to his cage. I don't know what happened after that. Emily was... I thought Lydia would squeal on me at the end. She just told Havelock to screw himself. And died. Lydia's the only one who ever showed me any kindness. I don't think the Admiral actually knew I existed.
I was only a kid at the last coronation. If we even make it to tonight. Will you look at this mess?
Relax. One of the officers said he was dead. Poisoned, thrown in the river. If you ask me, he's long gone. With a mask in the river, left out.
That's what a rational person would do. Not this guy. You have to understand the criminal mind.
I hear they had to hide the cauldron girl from him.
Wait, the whole time they were working. I heard they locked him in a cage. They let him out at night.
Criminal. I was only a kid at the last one.
Didn't even make it to tonight.
One of the officers said he was dead. Poisoned, thrown in the river. If you ask me, he's long gone. Threw the mask in the river, left town.
That's what a rational person would do. Not this guy. You have to understand the criminal mind.
Attention Dunwall citizens. Hiram Burrows, formerly the Lord Regent, has confessed to heinous crimes against the people of Dunwall. He shall be confined to the Coldridge prison until the proper authorities decide his sentence.
Update.
Our men are still trying to penetrate the workshop. Close up tight. We think Piero Joplin's inside. That crackpot natural philosopher.
There is evidence that Anton Sokolov was
Who
held
couldn't
here
you?
against his will for some time.
Probably
We can't determine what
rats
happened to
into
him.
everything.
I'll bet my commission.
Watch it! I heard they locked him in a cage.
Update.
Our men are still trying to penetrate the workshop. Close up tight. We think Piero Joplin's inside. That crackpot natural philosopher.
There is evidence that Anton Sokolov was held here against his will for some time.
What was that?
Clear the line! Get behind it! Stand clear! Fire it! Flee! Just disappear. I'll feed your heart to the hound.
So I've got to find out that Havlov isn't in there without actually... I mean Havelock isn't in there without alerting all these guards. Emily should be my priority number one.
Update.
Our men are still trying to penetrate the workshop. Close up tight. We think Piero Joplin's inside. That crackpot natural philosopher.
I decided I wasn't going to stop till I completed the game.
There is evidence that Anton Sokolov was held here against his will for some time. We can't determine what happened to him.
Ugh.
I'll bet my commission he's in that building with Piero Joplin. If
I've got to
so,
replay the
arrest
previous
him.
mission as
But I
well.
don't want him harmed until I get to the bottom of all. Should we gather for
I missed the
whiskey and
one
cigars
collectible at the
tonight?
very
Indeed.
start of the last
Trapped and
mission.
I want him alive. What else?
Yes, sir. Servants were all executed shortly before we arrived. Looks like a naval cutlass and a small bore pistol.
Turn this building inside out. And it goes without saying, this area is sealed.
Bother us again. I guess.
I know. Got you now.
This game is 3 times better than I thought it was. And I already thought this game was amazing.
So what's he doing now?
Wait.
Oh my god. Alright. Let's rely on a bit of ingenuity.
Update.
Our men are still trying to penetrate the workshop. Close up tight.
Against his will for some time. We can't determine what happened to him. I'll bet my commission is in that building with Piero.
I got it on sale as a
I don't want him
collection.
harmed until I get to the bottom of all this.
So I couldn't tell you.
Careful. The place may be booby-trapped and I want him alive. What else?
Yes, sir.
You're kidding.
Servants were all executed shortly before we arrived. Looks like a naval cutlass and a small bore.
And stay vigilant. Corvo's the most dangerous man in the Empire. Think you'll get your own squad after what happened last night? Indeed, I believe so.
And a small bore pistol. Looks like Corvo ran amok before he left.
Turn this building inside out. And it goes without saying, this area is sealed.
Stilt walkers at all points.
And stay vigilant. Corvo's the most dangerous man in the Empire now, and he has nowhere else to go.
Never thought he'd bother us again. I guess he holds a grudge.
I may have missed out on key dialogue for... No, there it is.
What was that? I need more men! Die!
Listen, a small bore pistol. Looks like Corbin.
Nice.
Which is like 8 something pounds, or 7 something pounds. Fuck. Yes. Well, there's also DLC. I'll play the DLC first. That'll be tomorrow, I imagine. Or the next day if I don't finish this today.
It's refreshing to converse with someone on the road.
I couldn't agree more. Your expulsion from the Academy was a crime against natural philosophy itself.
Which you might have pointed out at the time. But it's pointless to hold a grudge. I want to ask...
Corvo, good to see that you still breathe. The city would not be the same if you were not with us. I've completed Piero's work on an arc pylon, but only just.
With this device, we can send a powerful electrical signal through the nervous system, nearly rendering our enemies unconscious, or they can be reduced to ashes. I've attuned it so that we will be safe from the functions of the device. It will only trigger in the presence of our enemies. This arc pylon is more powerful than the older design. It will function at a greater range, striking down our foes while ignoring us. I need my final sequence, which is recorded in the blueprint for this device. Havelock was inspecting it before the killing started. Return the blueprint to me. It was in his bedroom before he left. Hopefully, it's still there. You may navigate the fields of battle with ease, but Sokolov and I are not as gifted in the same way. Without the arc pylon, it is only a matter of time before they put an end to us. We can get this device working, or you can go out and remove our enemies one by one, whichever you think is best.
Your usefulness is spent. They long for news of your death.
What's going on there? Guards, to me!
Tell I'm impatient. Why wasn't I jumping? Oh, he didn't detect me. We're all good. He did detect me. Why? Saw nothing. You saw something.
Corvo, I can't believe you're alive. They killed everyone, Corvo. They killed everyone to cover it all up. Then they took Emily with them and they left. I couldn't do anything to protect her. Please find her. Make her safe. All his talk of being an honorable military man, but Havelock will use Emily like a puppet to his own advantage. Something changed in the Admiral as soon as the Lord Regent died. It had been building up. Martin was acting strange, going quiet if any of us were near, whispering late into the night with Havelock and Pendleton while you were out doing the real work. I think they realized they were one step away from holding the same position the Lord Regent had, and worried they'd be held accountable for what they did here, as the Loyalists. They would have killed me too, but Havelock spared me. Out of respect for my uncle, I believe. Please, talk to Samuel and the others. Someone must know where they're going. Find Emily. She's suffered through so much and she's got no one else on her side except you. Samuel set this here in case you returned. You can use it to call him. He said he'd come quickly. Hopefully there's a place he can dock where the watch won't see him. The City Watch is everywhere out there. But I don't even care if they find me anymore. I saw Samuel on the river earlier. I'm sure he'll take you to Emily. One last trip, I expect.
What? Why is no one making rounds over here?
This better not be a
Get
joke.
out right now!
I'll find
Someone
you, you
get
hag.
over here!
I've been considering getting it because it's VR compatible.
What?
Why is no one making rounds over here? This better not be a joke.
Rouse yourselves. Wake up!
What
Oh,
happened?
I'll find
Whacked
you.
in the head?
Check under everything.
He's here! Help!
No one making rounds over here. This better not be a joke.
That worked.
What? Why is no one making rounds?
Buy me what? Oh, Phasmophobia. Yeah, that'd be really nice. Make sure it's definitely the correct version for VR, because I have no interest playing desktop. If you do manage to.
All we need is that final sequence, the blueprint. Astonishing. The arc pylon is complete. Now to activate it.
With this device, we can send a powerful electrical signal through the nervous system, merely rendering our enemies unconscious, or they can be reduced to ashes.
What is your opinion, Corvo? As you wish, Corvo. We will be far away before any of them regain their senses. All is ready, Corvo. All that remains is plugging in a whale oil tank to power it. Will you do the honors?
When this arc pylon is charged, no one will dare come near us.
Well, this is too good to be true. It could just be a callback to earlier. Oh, it's on the roof. Thank you, Scout.
Astonishing. As you wish, Corvo. We will be far away before any of them regain their senses.
I'll probably
All is ready, Corvo. All that
buy
remains
it
is
for
plugging in a
Jacko
whale
as
oil
well.
tank to power it. Will you do the honors?
Which means it'll probably take a little while
When
for me
this
to
arc
actually play it.
pylon is charged,
Once she gets her
no
VR
one
like
will
set up.
dare come near us.
We played VR chat the other day.
Everything is ready, Corvo.
In VR.
All that remains is plugging in the whale oil tanks to power it. Will you do the honors?
And horror games are her thing.
I know you're here somewhere, scum.
Yeah, no shit.
amazing. It functioned beyond my greatest expectations. It defies description. A device like this will ensure Dunwall's security for a century. We once discussed a system of signals to be used in Emily's tower for communication across the river. I wonder if he remembers that.
Well, Corvo, I hope we can be considered colleagues again. You were condemned, I was kidnapped. Men like us rise above such things. As
Callista tried to protect her, but they pulled the child from her arms. Oh, the curses she spat at them. Now that you've eliminated the City Watch, I can find my way out of here. But there's no way I can help Emily the way you can. I saw Samuel on the river earlier. I'm sure he'll take you where you need to go. One last trip, I expect.
Thought I'd find you here. Never pays to bet against you, does it? I saw the signal. I knew you'd be back, Corvo. I knew it. We'll need to get out of here soon. The Admiral controls the military now, Martin's High Overseer, and Pendleton's in favor with the aristocracy and Parliament. They need Emily, of course. But if Havelock senses that it's all about to fall down around him, who knows what he's liable to do? Good. Then it's one more trip across the river to where it meets the sea. That's where the Lord Regent was building his new lighthouse. Ought to be something to see. This is it, sir. I suspect Havelock Martin and Lord Pendleton landed there a while ago and went into the lighthouse.
Don't spoil the game,
Knowing
Scout.
them, they're not giving up without a fight.
All I know is it's spoopy and it's popular. It's like top 5 on Steam right now.
Talking about this place is where they'd hold up if they had to. Anybody going in has to breach the fort
was.
the gatehouse. And there's only one way to the top. All I can say is that it's been a pleasure serving with you. Maybe after all this is settled, we'll see each other again. Good luck, Corvo. If anyone deserves it, you do. Give my best to Emily. If she's on the throne, she won't have time for an old man like me. I knew you were sharp, Corvo. But somehow you managed to get through all this mess without losing sight of what really matters. For that, I respect you. The city's gonna pull itself up, I believe. Too many good people here to let it all turn to ashes. I'd best be going. The battlefield's no place for an old sailor like me. That time is long past. Good luck, my friend.
Possibly. Actually, yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Let's take this journey.
The river rushed in when the barrier broke. The whole district went dark. They left in great haste, scattering like insects. eager to bore into the nests you made for them.
Oh, she doesn't talk about anything new anymore. Nice swim. Well, the game clearly doesn't want me to swim. But instead of giving me a big ass barrier, it's just moving me away with the current. Ooh. I knew there'd be an entrance of some kind over here. That's probably meant to be my exit, actually.
Please, not now.
Maybe wind or something. Someone help!
I've been thinking about playing Overwatch. I miss not having a good shooter to focus on. Mordhau's always going to be fun, but my progression in it has stunted. I am getting better, but it's not satisfying enough. The thing I love the most about this game is its multiple paths. It's just so good. Like, it really is totally up to me how I play. You know, there are 5 or 6 different ways I could have entered this facility. And any number of ways I could have killed my opponents.
Huh?
My shit bugs out a bit when I look straight up because my FOV is so big. Come on, let me speed run up the chain. Is this not possible? Nah, the game forces you forward. Yeah, but they're like, they are sick, but they're never done properly. I don't think I've ever played a game that does it as well as this game. It's just as interesting, just as satisfying, no matter which way around you do it. Looks like I could head up manually. But I kind of doubt it, so let's make a save and find out. It doesn't seem like it lets me go any higher.
You should bathe. I can smell you from here.
Another night, another patrol with you.
How do I get in? Control has actually been taken from me.
Things are bad. Could the city really work?
Wait, what the? Fire!
Do you play Junkrat? Has that just occurred to you? That I've not been killing people?
Huh? Damn!
Fuck. Lol. I'm trying to do a low chaos run, which means killing as few people as possible. Did I get that? I got it.
Bullied by your Martin, Frederick Clever. His talents wasted until he found his fate. This is all Martin's fault. We hadn't helped Corvo get out of prison. Corvo hadn't been so damn good at his job. We hadn't gotten greedy, afraid. Always too sure that would go well. Never hesitated. Too sure of what I wanted. Too sure of what I want to do when... Stop to consider. Saw it as a weakness.
So ends the interregnum, and now Emily Caldwin I will take her mother's throne after a season of turmoil. You will stand at her side, Corvo, guiding her young mind and protecting her from those who seek to exploit her or cause her harm. You watched and listened when other men would have shouted in rage. You held back instead of striking. So it is, with the passing of the plague and Emily's ascension, comes a golden age, brought about by your hand. And decades hence, when your hair turns white and you pass from this world, Empress Emily, Emily the Wise, at the height of her power, will lay your body down within her mother's great tomb, because you are more to her than royal protector. Farewell, Corvo.
For all of the big and the small, well, the taller they stand, well, the harder they fall. We live for today, but we die for the next. With blood in our veins, in the air, in our chest, oh, we step into war with our hearts on the line. The dirt on our boots, it shakes free over time. The music, it fades, the violence slows, the darkness, it rises as the sun goes. Love is a distant old.
And what's even better is we know there's a sequel. So I wonder if that is the canon ending or not.
Played over and over until you are free. The music it fades, the violence slows, the darkness as the sun goes. Can you feel the new day rising, climbing up the east horizon? Lincoln told us down will not stumble, no, we shall not fall. We shall not crumble, no, we shall stand tall. Well, death it will come, as sure as the night. But we will not run, no, we live but to fight. Oh, with blood on our hands and dirt on our knees, we tear at the ones who brought the disease.
Only on J. New song. There's a lot of dissonance in this song. Is that a harp? Piano, harp, violins. Is that a cello? I don't know well enough. That was brief. I can't help but feel like they made this music by plucking piano strings. Tetsu Takahashi. Carlos Pinheiro. Ah, I butchered it. Oh well. Special thanks. Peter Godspooner. Production babies. Oh. 2012. Goddamn. That's 8 years ago. That's fucking mad. I thought this was more of a 2010 game, but...
Such a clever man. His talents wasted.
There's no new game plus in Dishonored 1. And then tomorrow we'll deal with downloadable content. And then maybe move on to Dishonored 2. If I do get around to playing it tomorrow, because tomorrow is VR day. Regardless, I'm going to eat and then sleep. I shall see you tomorrow, Scout. I hope you get to sleep soon. Good night, boss.